Sam, we've all had such a stressful night, what with finding out about Jessica being taken advantage of at that awful underground club, and then her turning on Kay and you like that. Look, why don't I make you a drink? And that'll help calm your nerves, okay?
Thanks, Ivy.
Okay.
Oh, a cocktail sounds good to me, too. Do you know how to make a martini, dear?
No.
Oh,
No.
dear. Oh, well, never mind. I'll have whatever Sam's having.
Tabitha, I know it's nice of you to be neighborly, but it's getting kind of late. You look like you're tired. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
Oh, I'd love to, Sam, but, lots of ice for me, please, dear. No, I'd love to, but you see, Kay decided at the last minute to have a late-night get-together with her friends, and she asked me to make myself scarce. An appalling lapse in taste, considering Jessica's woes, but far be it from me to judge. No, I think the trouble is that, Kay's been living with me for so long that she thinks of my house as her house. So here I am, a single mother with a child and no place to go. You don't mind having me, do you, Sam?
No, of course not. I'll always be grateful that you took Kay into your home. Tabitha, you can stay as long as you like.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Here you go, Sam.
Thank you.
Tabitha?
Thank you. You know, I've changed my mind. Could I have a double Kahlua instead, please?
Anything for the guest from hell?
Oh, girl fiend. I'm just getting started here.
Okay, here you go, Tabitha. Kahlua, double on the rocks.
Oh, that's delicious. Thank you, dear. Now, what should we talk about? Nowadays, I spend so much time with babies and teenagers that I am absolutely starved for adult conversation.
Well, let's see. Did you guys hear about that freak windstorm that happened in Amesville last week? Trees down all over.
Oh, my.
You know, Tabitha, Endora really doesn't look like you at all. She must resemble her father, whoever that is.
Ivy, honey, we were talking about the weather.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just, she reminds me of someone, and I just can't figure out who.
I wonder if Ivy's realized that Julian's Endora's father. If she has, there could be a problem. For Ivy.
Anyway, that windstorm knocked out power to Amesville for hours.
Oh, dear. Oh. Speaking of which, it's been hours since you left word for Grace to call, and you haven't heard back from her yet, have you?
That's right.
Oh. Oh, that seems very odd to me. I mean, Grace never struck me as someone to dawdle returning calls, especially not one from the man she thought she was married to, lo, these many years. Don't you think it odd, Ivy?
I can't let Grace come back to Harmony. She'll ruin everything I've done to win Sam back.
Ivy, was that Grace who called?
No, Sam, no, it was just some, sales pitch for new carpeting. I wouldn't really know if that was odd for Grace or not. We were never really that close.
Oh, no, of course not. No, Grace thought you were unseemly, throwing yourself at Sam like some desperate housewife trying to get it on with the gardener. Oh, of course, that was just her opinion.
I think I'll go and check on Jessica.
No, you know what? I will.
No. I really think it's better if I do it, don't you?
That'll It'll teach Ivy to diss us. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to dismember our hostile hostess.
Look, Tabitha, I really appreciate everything you've done. I mean, taking Kay in when she insisted on leaving home, and taking care of Maria. You know, it's really comforting to know that she's right next door, and I know that they're both well taken care of.
Yes, well, it's been our pleasure, Sam. I must say, I do find it odd that Grace hasn't called you back yet. I remember Ivy did say that she thought Grace was too busy living la dolce vita and jet-setting around with her first husband to give you much thought. A small-town rube by comparison.
Ivy said that?
Oh, yes, but of course she would never admit that to you.
I can see why.
Oh, Sam, I didn't mean to upset you. You seem very happy being back with Ivy.
I am.
Ah, well, a toast then. To loving the one you're with. If it's the one you love, so much the better.
There you go, Tabitha, another double Kahlua on the rocks.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
I can't remember the last time the two of us hung out together.
Well, that's because we never did. Well, I usually spent time alone here with Grace. I'll never forget our lovely afternoons together. Dear Grace and me and a freshly baked tomato soup cake. Oh, I can almost taste it now. That salty tomato flavor mingling with the sweet vanilla frosting. Indescribable.
You know, Ivy baked for me once, and it was, interesting.
Oh, yes. Grace really did have a knack for hearth and home, didn't she? All the things that mean the most to you. Well, of course, I'm sure that Ivy has her attributes as well. And it must be really a fun challenge trying to find them.
Well, Jessica hates me, too. I went in there to check on her, and she just said horrible things and threw me out of her room.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to her and tell her she can't talk to you that way.
No, Sam. She's hurting right now, and we don't need to upset her anymore.
Well, she needs to learn some respect.
I know, but
What?
she blames me for your breakup with Grace. And if you go in there and get into it with her right now, she's just gonna hate me even more. You know, Sam, and I'm afraid that she's gonna try to do something to come between us. And I love you. I love you so much, and the thought of being without you, I just... Thank you for reassuring me. It's just I love you so much. You know, and the thought of losing you, I just...
Hey, we're a couple now, and we're gonna stay that way.
Sam, it's Grace. I called earlier, I left a message, but I guess you didn't get it.